Next, we are going to take about the bases. What are bases and how they are classified? So, bases are substances. According to bases are substances which has a bitter taste, and it turns red litmus to blue. Red litmus will turn to blue color. So bases have bitter taste and red litmus will turns to blue when dipped in it. That is a base. Now according to Arrhenius theory, base is a substance which produces OH minus ions. Arrhenius theory, base will produce OH minus ions when dissolved in water. NaOH when dissolved in water, that gives OH minus ions. KOH gives OH minus ions. Calcium hydroxide gives OH minus ions. So ammonium hydroxide gives OH minus ions. So according to Arrhenius theory, a substance is a base which will produce OH minus ions when dissolved in water. Then according to Lowry Bronsted concept, base is a substance which can donate a proton. Base is a substance which can accept a proton, and acid is a substance which can donate a proton. Or proton donors are acids and proton acceptors are bases. So proton donor is acid and proton acceptor is a base. Example, HCl plus H2O gives H3O plus Cl minus. Here it is an acid because donate a proton, but water is a base because accept a proton. So this is acid and this is base. Now H3O plus, it is a base which gain a proton, so it can donate a proton, So this is a conjugate acid. And the Cl, that is obtained by removing a proton. So when it gain a proton, it becomes again acid. So it is a conjugate base. So according to Lowry-Bronsted concept, proton donors are acids and proton acceptors are bases. So here water is a base because it can accept a proton to give hydronium ions. This hydronium ion is a conjugate acid because it can give out one proton. HCl minus is a conjugate base because it can accept a proton to become the corresponding acid. The next concept is Lewis concept of bases. Lewis concept of acid and bases. According to this Lewis concept, base is a substance which can donate a lone pair of electron. That is, when you consider NH3 combined with BF3, that gives NH3 BF3. So this contains lone pair of electron. So this can donate this electron to form NH3 BF3. So this is a Lewis base and this is a Lewis acid. So according to Lewis concept, base is a substance which can donate a pair of electrons. So electron-rich molecules, water, etc., electron-rich molecules, they can act as Lewis bases. While electron-deficient molecules, they can act as Lewis acid. Again, coming to classification, bases are two types. One is strong base, and two weak base. The sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, etc., they are strong bases. They undergo complete dissociation when dissolved in water, while ammonium hydroxide, barium hydroxide, they are weak bases because they do not undergo complete dissociation. So there are strong base as well as weak bases. The strength of a base is expressed in terms of Kb. That is dissociation constant of a base Kb. That is, for strong bases this Kb will be high, and for weak bases for strong, and Kb low means that's a weak base. So ammonium hydroxide is a weak base. Example, ammonium hydroxide, and this is example sodium hydroxide. They have a high value. Strong bases will have high value of Kb, but for weak bases low value of Kb, like ammonium hydroxide. Similar to that of pH, we can find pKb is negative log of Kb. For strong bases, pKb will be low. pKb will be a low value. For weak bases, pKb will be a high value. The value will be very high. For strong bases, Kb will be high, but pKb will be low. For weak bases, pKb will be high, but Kb will be low. Next is salt. A salt is formed when acid reacts with a base that gives salt plus water. An acid reacts with a base that gives salt and water. Example, hydrochloric acid reacts with sodium hydroxide to give sodium chloride plus water. Similarly, nitric acid reacts with potassium hydroxide to form potassium nitrate and water. So here, when acid-base reaction takes place, the reaction is a neutralization reaction. Both acid and base lose their properties, so salt and water will be formed. The salts can be formed from different acids and bases. From reaction between strong acid and strong base, the sodium chloride is formed. Sodium chloride, that is from a strong acid plus strong base. It's a salt obtained from strong acid and base. Strong acid is hydrochloric acid and strong base is sodium hydroxide. Hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide gives sodium chloride plus water. So NaCl, KCl, etc., they are the salt formed from strong acid and strong base. But coming to ammonium chloride, NH4Cl, it is a salt formed. So formed from ammonium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid gives ammonium chloride and water. This is a strong base, this is a weak base, and this is a strong acid. So ammonium chloride is a salt formed from weak base and strong acid. Similarly, sodium acetate formed from acetic acid and sodium hydroxide. So salts will undergo hydrolysis when dissolved in water. So I have to find the pH of the solution. So what is hydrolysis? Hydrolysis of salt. Hydrolysis is the decomposition of a salt by the action of water. When salt is dissolved in water, the water will react with the salt, and that process is called hydrolysis. So first unit, sodium acetate. So this will undergo hydrolysis with water to give acetic acid. This is a weak acid plus sodium hydroxide, a strong base. So sodium acetate, when dissolved in water, it undergoes hydrolysis to give acetic acid, a weak acid, and a strong base, sodium hydroxide. So what will be the nature of the resultant solution? The pH of the solution will be greater than, it will be solution basic, so it will be greater than 7. pH will be greater, solution will be basic. Solution is basic and it is greater than 7. Then when you consider the hydrolysis of ammonium chloride, next one, ammonium chloride. So this ammonium chloride will undergo hydrolysis to give ammonium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid. This is a weak base, but this is a strong acid. So ammonium chloride is a salt formed from weak base and strong acid. So it will undergo hydrolysis to give again ammonium hydroxide, a weak base, and hydrochloric acid, a strong acid. So what about the nature of the result solution? Solution will be acidic. Solution will be acidic. So what about the pH? pH is less than 7. Solution is acidic, pH will be less than 7 in the case of ammonium chloride. Then next salt is a salt formed from weak acid, weak base. That is ammonium acetate. Ammonium acetate. So this again undergo hydrolysis with water to give acetic acid, say weak acid, plus ammonium hydroxide, a weak base. So both the product acid and base are weak acid and weak base. So in this case, the pH of the solution depends upon pKa value and pKb value. So pH will be equal to 7 plus half into pKa minus pKb. So if pH is greater, higher, pKa is greater than pKb, it will be above 7. So it will become basic. Or pKb value is depending upon the pKb and pKa, the resultant solution will be acidic or basic. pH will be 7 plus half into pKa minus pKb.